My name is Tara, and I like to make stuff. It's mostly like in a lo-fi sense, like handmade and recycled materials. Those are my favorite ways to work. But I do also have a digital practice where I've done animation and I do graphic design. And aside from making my prints with erasers, some of my favorite projects tend to be weird sculptural things that I make out of garbage and drawing with my eyes closed. I really liked the effect of printing in school, like all the different ways we printed. Lino seemed the most accessible. It was the most, you didn't need all the equipment. It just seemed easy and immediate but also very laborious. So when they came out with those rubber mats, I was like, yay, this is great. But then I quit my job and I didn't have much income. So I was like, I can't afford these expensive speedball mats. So I figured erasers would be just dandy for that. Interestingly, working on the small scale with erasers lends itself almost more to like surface design and patterning. And so rather than trying to make one large, all-encompassing motif, I make little elements that I can mix and match. So that means also everything's a monoprint. Everything is completely unique. There's no two the same, which is also kind of nice. So I just had recycled cardboard. My mom would buy fat quarters of fabric and they would all have a stiffener inside them. So I just had these stacks and stacks of very nice postcard sized cardboard. So I did some cute little prints and I draw on them with ink when they need a line. And just made these postcards and many, many, many more. So obviously I grew up pre-cell phone and internet, so that was a way of communicating. And in fact, as soon as I could write, I was required to write letters and thank you letters to family that didn't live nearby. So it was, an early thing, just writing letters. And part of it is knowing that you might get one back. So it's like an investment in your future. Because it's nice to go to the mailbox and have a letter from somebody. It's a different way of communicating. It's more of a commitment to the paper because there's no autocorrect or backspace. You've got to have a little more consideration, and it requires more intention because even once you've written the letter, you don't just hit send. You got to put it in an envelope, write an address, put a stamp on it, take it to the mailbox. So, it's more mindful and meaningful. And I think the little extra effort that it requires goes a long way.